We are back here on Girl Talk. We have a whole new panel because you know what we're doing? We're not going on a field trip. We're bringing the field trip to us today. Julie Edwards is here from Island Tire. We're going to do shameless self-promotion because we can, and it's fun.
It is fun.
We got Donna here, Krista's here, and they're going to talk about their experiences at Island Tire. But thank you for joining us. It's fun to actually do it here.
It is.
Actually, it's better than being in the pit changing oil. Although I must say, we did it and it was fun.
And you look beautiful.
I'm sure. Yes, in my velvet shoes in the oil.
I remember that.
But I tell you what, we are convinced. You are preaching to the converted now, obviously. What have been some of your experiences?
Well, let me tell you something. I'm in sales, so I'm driving all over this island, and I'm checking gas prices regularly, and their prices, first of all, I just found out, I learned something new. It's a Shell product, which is a superior product, but their prices are competitive, and I just checked today, they are a penny less than a notoriously very low gas station across the street.
Okay, this is so embarrassing, and I swore I wasn't going to say it, and Debbie, you know this too. They have full service. Okay, I'm going to say it again really soft. Just don't time. Full service. Like the other day, I was like, and what's his name?
Gary.
Kenny.
Kenny out at the gas pump.
It's embarrassing when you drive and they start to know you. They're like, "Hi, Deb." I'm like, "Oh, man."
That's good. And something most people don't realize is that the price that you see out on the side of the road is actually the full service price. So it's the same for full service or self-service. So please feel free to come in. We want to get to know you. That is awesome.
Oh, it's the best, and especially when you're wearing white.
That's exactly right. No, that's exactly
I don't want to be pumping gas when I'm wearing white, and they take care of everything for you. What else do they do, Julie?
Well,
good scripting.
You know, you really need to be getting your tire pressure checked.
Okay.
About every other month, or when there's a drastic change in temperature, like we've had this last week.
Okay.
Because that actually is one of the leading causes of tire failure, or, you know,
whatever.
They don't last as long.
Yes,
don't last as long. So.
I have to say one, and I know this is like you get to talk too, but last night at 6 o'clock in my car, the brake lamp light came on.
Oh, it did.
So I called, and the guys were closing up, but they answered. And I was like, "What's this? What do I need to do?" And they talked me through. Gary talked me through the whole thing.
Good.
And just said, "You're fine," and that's the kind of service.
Right.
That's where you feel like you're really with a family.
What I love, too, is that you mention Gary's name like it's so natural. You know the people that you're working with at the front counter.
I think that makes you feel like they care. Do you agree?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, did you just get new tires? Is that what Julie said?
I did. I went in last Friday and got all new tires on my car. Barry actually came out and checked my tires and said, "I think it's time for new tires."
Yeah.
So he put me in a new set of tires. I got my oil changed. They were all
Put me
friendly.
in a new set of tires.
That's right. They were so friendly and so helpful. They explained everything to me. It really did feel like a family atmosphere.
Because I think people get a little nudgy when they're dealing about. They do all the shows on TV about, you know, can you trust your car dealer and blah 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 blah.
Right.
But that's what I think. You know,
it is.
Yeah.
It definitely is. It's all about trust. It really is. You want to know that when you take your car in there, they're not trying to, you know, manipulate you or upsell you or, you know, try to tell you something's wrong when it's really not wrong. And I don't get that feeling at all when I go to Island Tire. I know that what they tell me I need, I truly do need, and I do trust them. So.
They have good snacks and good coffee.
And
And
we actually had our book club in there one night. Julie's like,
no,
we did.
We did.
Really?
We did our
It
book
was
club,
way too much
and
fun.
it was awesome. It
How
was really
cool
fun.
is that?
That's how comfortable it is.
Well, you know, one of the things that I feel good about is you all really are making women feel comfortable. Like when I called last night, I didn't feel like a dodo calling. I felt like a very responsible person, and that's how I was treated. And that makes me feel pretty good too. I know you're, you know, the guys are more than willing to show you, walk you through, like you said with Barry. Here's why you need it.
Yes, and here you need to rotate your tires so that the tread wears evenly. So you don't. What I had was 2 tires in the front that were practically bald and 2 in the back that were okay. But you can't just change 2 in the front unless you're going to get the same exact tire that's on the back. So you need all 4 new ones.
You know,
we have those
so
circles. You go around these circles all the time. I think that affects
do.
your tires
Actually,
even
you're
more.
absolutely
And that's what
right.
Barry
Yeah.
was telling me. He explained to me that, you know, the front tires are the ones that are doing the turning. And so they're the ones that the tread is wearing the most on. And I mean, it's just stuff like that that you don't really think about. And he doesn't make you feel, I mean, no one there makes you feel
Right.
dumb because you're a girl and you should know that.
Are you shocked by what you've learned since you've owned it?
Yes, I am. You know, one of the most important things, other than rotating your tires and getting your oil changed, is how important it is to get your transmission flushed and the coolant flushed and the brakes flushed when you get your new brakes on your car. Mm-hmm. And that's something that, you know, I really never thought about.
Right. And the other thing, I don't know why this reminded me of you, but with things going on, fixing things, the lights, yellow light means this, red light means that. You know what I mean? It's like,
And they're so busy.
right.
It's like, okay, but what's so great is they have 2 locations.
Oh,
so you're in Bluffton.
Right.
I'm in Sea
Right.
Pines. It's like, okay,
Right.
we can be
Right.
taken care of in both
And
locations.
you can go into both locations because we have your history from the south end at the north end and the north end at the south end. So, you know, if something goes wrong, you get a nail in your tire and you're closer to the north end, feel free to stop in there and
Exactly.
vice
And I
versa.
think with computers, you know, so many computers driving cars this year, that's another thing. The guys can say, again, it might just be a little snafu. And, it's, you know, you can drive right in and they look at it right then. It's really great. This is kind of fun to have you here.
Oh, well, I
We're
really
bringing
appreciate it.
Island Tire here to us.
And they're local and we love it.
And girl power.
Oh, yeah.
Girl power. That's right.
Thank you all for joining us here on Girl Talk. Have a great week. Bye-bye.